So here we go, we're kicking off now.
And another thing is Protoss with their chrono boost, they can just get 2-2, 3-3 out so quickly, especially since they need no extra buildings to get to 3-3.
Yep, that's the thing with chrono boost. I hear a lot of whining about mules, but chrono boost is so useful in a lot of ways. You can boost upgrades, you can boost that immortal out to get rid of that early full gate pressure,
yeah, I
or
would say
early
chrono boost
3-rack
is
stim pressure.
the most useful, easily.
Yeah, it is just very versatile. It can do whatever you want.
Okay, so
we're
we have
starting off
close air positions, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking maybe we'll see like a 2-gate starport opening to get some early harass on. A lot of drops probably, because Terran can go Bioball, they can go Siege Tank Marine. Mech not so keen on now due to the recent patch and the Thors being given that energy bar back, meaning that feedback basically takes them out of the game.
Yeah, that's very true. I never really thought about that. I mean, I never really saw Thors use their strike cannons against me unless I went heavy ultralist, and occasionally they'd pull them out, but other than that, no. But that's a really, really good point, actually.
Yeah, no, being a Terran player, I've never, ever researched 250mm strike cannons, although I have used Thors en masse, and it's a real kick in the teeth that Thors are pretty much out of the game for an upgrade that no one uses.
Yeah.
We've got the pro here doing a little bit of harassment on ThunderD. ThunderD responding by telling him to go away with that other SCV.
And he does listen, he does walk away, he seems pretty upset. Quite a late barracks, I would think, by ThunderD. Neither of these players opting to wall off at the ramp, so that neither of them are going for a super early expansion, but as time can tell.
Yeah, and we're seeing pretty standard play from our Protoss. We're getting the gate, we're getting the assimilator. We're not seeing the assimilator yet for the Terran, though. Sorry, the refinery. Which
yeah, I'll be surprised
mean...
if he threw down an assimilator. That would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be very good. There's the refinery there. It's just a little bit late. And a second barracks, maybe some 2 racks, pressure early build, maybe a 3 racks. I don't know, Terran's very versatile in its openings.
Yeah, you could do all kinds of different openings. You're very right. I think Protoss less so.
Sorry, I keep talking over you. We're getting a little mixed up here. Cybernex call for the Protoss, meaning he can get out that Stalker or Sentry very quickly to block the ramp if he's going for an expansion. I have seen Hallucination used a lot recently to get a very early Phoenix Scout, often just after Warp Gate, so he goes 1 Zealot, 1 Sentry and no Stalker. Yeah,
that's completely right. I mean, Hallucination for 100 minerals, 100 gas, that is just a free scout for the rest of the game. And I'm getting a Skype message, mention names. Oh, yeah. Here's the names in case you didn't realise. Just FYI.
Just get that name bar up and it should all be good. It is ThunderD of Clandroid Gaming versus TJX Kaethis of ExE Clan. Long story, I don't want to go there. But we are seeing that second assimilator down for the Protoss. So that means no 4-gate early pressure. Well, maybe after an expand, but we've got a second gateway going down for him, and that 2 racks both with stim and a second refinery going down. It looks like to be pumping out a lot of marauders early.
Yeah, and getting concussive shells straight away, so he could be using something to push out these first marauders. Little skirmish happening at the centre of the map. So they're coming into intercept, very good play like that, taking off 1 marine. But it looks like ThunderD's going to retreat with his two marauders. Should be able to hold this off relatively well.
Yeah, especially since Concussive Shell is just finishing now. He can kite that Zealot and then easily pick off that Stalker.
Yep,
that's the early 1 Zealot, 1 Stalker pressure that a lot of Protoss are trying to use more nowadays.
Yep, and with that third Marauder taking out the Stalker.
Yeah, that means, as we can see, Protoss getting a Sentry out, ready to plug that ramp in case Terran decides to go straight up, just try and kill him.
Yeah, Sentry is so important in that early game.
Oof. We got Marauders scouting for that proxy pylon that doesn't exist. Very good play there by the Terran. Oh, it looks like a slip on the keyboard for TJX Kaethis. Guardian Shield coming up on that Sentry, taking away most of its energy. That is quite bad for him.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, considering the amount of marauders on the field and they're pushing towards him, if he pushes forward with these now, he can't get a force field off to save himself.
Yeah.
So it could be quite bad.
Luckily, he has just warped in 2 more sentries, so should be just about fine to plug up the stamp at least once.
Yeah. We have got an expansion going down for Kaethis and that third gateway, chrono boosting it out. Just the warp gate, sorry, I get a little confused for it sometimes. Warp gate tech confuses me, being a mere mortal.
Yeah. Chrono boosting this gateway, so he's probably expecting some kind of early pressure, opting not to get probes. He is putting down his natural, I think, yeah, quite a bit earlier than ThunderD, so he's going to be a little bit ahead in the economy. And here we go, ThunderD pushing out.
There goes the force fields. Oh, that is good force
Beautiful
fields. He's taking those
really good.
2-3 marauders. The rest backing off home. They don't want a piece of that. ThunderD expanding now, slightly after. He's got his factory up, tech lab going down on that. Could we see a transition to tanks? Or maybe he's going to put that on a starport or another barracks when his expansion's down. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, it could be anything. And here we have the Forge and we have the Robo Bay coming up for Kaethis.
Yes, I'm seeing that, and double assimilators at the expansion. So it does look like we're going into Colossus tech here.
Yeah, it's very likely with the Thermal Lance and +1 attack. I can definitely see that working quite well against this bio. It looks like he is opting to get some tanks out. That is ThunderD getting some tanks out and Siege Mode straight away. Going to be going into most likely Marine Marauder tank.
Yeah, and that is a very good play with Colossus. Those tanks tearing apart the armor. But one problem is you position those tanks wrong, the Colossus can just cliff walk up into your main, take out that mineral line.
Yeah, very true. I mean, they're kind of the most expensive form of harassment ever.
Yeah. I think someone was talking about high Templar harassment on a thread in the forums, and that is some costly harassment there. He's got an observer out heading straight for the base, and he's getting a second one out. Rally to the army. I don't know whether he's going to put that with his army for an for a push out in case there's banshees, cloaked banshees maybe, or if he's just going to use it to just observe around the map, make sure there's no hidden expansions. Yeah,
we do see Kaethis. He sees the entire production facilities of ThunderD, so he's going to know what's coming. Sees a starport, factory of tech lab, so he must be pretty pleased since he's going for Colossus. We do have ThunderD just kind of chilling at the centre of the map, just kind of waiting around, building up a Marine Marauder army. Hopefully, maybe waiting for quite a few more tanks before he's going to push out.
I did notice though, he's not taking the gas on his expansion, so I think these tanks are maybe just in support and they're not going to be a main part of his army. Just given by the low count, and he can't really do much with this gas if he's going to upgrade as well. Engineering bay going down, but it looks like ThunderD off the Zelnaga tower. He's going towards the base. That is a lot of sentries right there, gearing up for the late game.
Yeah,
what a model out, which is going to be good against those tanks and marauders.
And he does have +1 finish, so he's got an upgrade advantage. We'd like to see him start maybe armor, throw up the Guardian Shield. He would just be completely vulnerable to all these Marines and Marauders that are coming at him.
We have Colossus coming out on the field with the extended Thermal Lance and the Twilight Council going down. We got Terran Weapons +1 and a dropship. And Protoss Ground Armor +1. It looks like they're both gearing up for a mid-game fight here.
Yeah, they're both just kind of posturing, trying to get themselves into good position. I'd have to give the advantage maybe to Kaethis because he has better tech, he has better upgrades, and he's going to have quite good positioning if Thunder tries to attack.
I don't know. If Thunder holds back with those tanks, just by the high sentry count, look how low his Stalker count is. And if he doesn't get charged on those Zealots, those tanks are going to tear him apart. But a misclick by ThunderD, those tanks too far ahead. Force field's going down. At least this could hurt right here for Terran. But he's pulling back, he's trying to kite those Zealots.
Yeah, good kiting. All only getting 2 Marauders with those force fields. Not quite worth it. Just a little bit further would have got a lot more. He is warping quite a lot more Stalkers, and he has his first Colossus out, so he's looking in relatively good shape. May go for a counterattack, even though ThunderD is still at the centre of the map, just kind of waiting out there. Not sure if I agree with this.
Oh, if he catches ThunderD out, he's... Oh, this is close, this is close.
Yeah, and it looks
If
like
he
Kaethis is only using the Twilight Council. Oh, there's Blink, and he's also going to use it for +2/+2, so he's going to be in a really good position.
Oh dear, Terran is pinned back in his base now. He's going for the stim. The Colossus picking those off with that thermal lance with the +1 range. Force field's going up behind him. It looks like Terran is going to get obliterated. There's the GG.
Yeah, great play from the Protoss right there.